This video is going to focus in on the MIDI features available in the Subdivisions in Metronomics Pro. Metronomics Pro is available as an in-app purchase upgrade to regular Metronomics, and you can find that on the settings screen. I'm starting with just a default metronome, and I want to add a very simple bass line for this demo. So I'm going to tap Add Subdivision, and I'm going to choose Whole Notes. Now, once that subdivision is added, I'm going to tap its settings button, which is the circular icon above the slider, and instead of sound, I'm going to change it to MIDI. Now, because my time signature is just 4/4 right now, and this is a whole note subdivision, right now it only gives me one option, but I want to have at least 4 bars of my bass line. So I'm going to tap sequence length and change it to 4, meaning 4 whole notes, and now you can see I have 4 options. If I tap one of them, it'll bring up a keyboard as well as some options for how the MIDI notes are played. Because this is going to be a bass line, I'm going to drop the octave down to 0. And my first note is going to be C. Then I'll increment the sequence position, which you can do from the top there or just by tapping the next icon. E flat, A flat, and G. And let's go back to the main screen. I'm going to turn down the volume of the click a little, and let's hear what that sounds like. Not bad, but I don't think I want the piano sound for my subdivision, so I'm going to tap the MIDI program button, and I'm going to choose fretless bass. Much better. Now, if you don't like the internal sounds or you want something more, you can switch the MIDI destination to external, and you can pipe the MIDI output into other synthesizer apps that you have open on your device. Now, this is great, but I want to show you one more feature, which is the ability to play chords or simultaneous notes. So I'm going to add one more subdivision, and I'm going to use eighth notes. And it doesn't really matter what sound it is because I'm going to switch it to MIDI, but I'll change it to bass drum just because it's going to start playing right away. I'm going to do the same thing, tap on the options, switch it to MIDI, and you can see by default the sequence is the same length as the time signature. So I'm going to tap the first icon there. I'm going to change the octave to 2 since this is chords instead of the bass line, and I'm going to program in my first chord. But I don't want it short and staccato despite the fact that I have eighth notes, so I'm going to use note length to increase it to 5 eighth notes long. That means I have 3 eighth notes left, so I'm going to tap on the last 3 here and put in another chord, and I'll increase that to 3 eighth notes long. So this is obviously a simple pattern for now, but it illustrates the possibilities of using MIDI in Metronomics Pro.